Okay, go ahead and read this story for me.
Ojibwa are the group of North American Indians who lived in the northern parts of the United States and Canada. Many years ago, today they live near the same areas on reservations in the United States or on reserves in Canada. A reservation.
Stand up so you be close to your mouth.
A reservation or reserve is land that is set aside by the government of North Americans who are sometimes called Indians. The Ojibwa also are called Ojibwe. A Chippewa. All through today, the Ojibwa have own businesses, own gambling occasions, or make clothes. They still practice many of their old traditions. Their schools also teach the Ojibwa traditions and often language. Many years ago, Ojibwa lived in a building called a wigwam, which was a round house. To make a wigwam, the men bent trees and poles to make a frame, while the women covered it with grasses and bark. In the past, Ojibwa ate different types of food, including vegetables like corn, squash, and wild rice, and fish and meat. The Ojibwa made their own clothing, animal skins. The men wore shorts, leggings, and moccasins, and often a
Hold it close to your mouth.
often a beach cloth, which was a piece of deer skin worn between the legs and tied around the waist with a belt. The Ojibwa women wore deerskin dresses and moccasins. The woman usually sewed breads or porcupine quills on their clothing. Family groups were very important to Ojibwa Indians. Large families groups were called clans, and clans were spread through many villages. In past, a married couple lived with the wife's family for about a year. Then they moved to their own wigwam. Today, the Ojibwa still spear fish, which is catching fish with a pole. This pole was sharp, pointed at ends with rice is still a favorite food of Ojibwa. The rice grows on tall stalks that are found by the shores of lakes. In the fall, the Ojibwa gathered wild rice from the canoes. Perhaps someday you will be able to eat wild rice. Just cook it and then add maple sugar or syrup to it. It is very, very good.